It was all, the gloves were off. Everything was on the table at that point for both those drivers.
Helmet in the air, painted by Daughter Harper. And Allgaier is going to race for a championship. Dave's down there with him.
Could you even have imagined it with where you sat with just a couple laps to go, Justin?
No. Hit it on Jim Pullman. Both of those guys kept telling me it's not over. And thank God it's so good. You fans that came here today, coming to the start-finish line, I don't think I saw a single person sitting down. And I just was hanging on and trying to go as fast as I can. I hope everybody that crashed on the front straightaway is all right. But, man, this Hellman's car has been lights out all year. It's been as fast as Xfinity 10G for sure. I cannot say enough about the Hendrick Engine Shop, everybody at Chevrolet, all of our partners, Hellman's, everybody at Unilever, Brand Fresh and Agriculture, Hello Water. We got a shot at going for a championship in Phoenix. And my wife drove in today. My daughter's last softball game was this afternoon. And she said, she got to watch the first. I got to watch the first one, and she decided to come here to be by my side, and there's nothing like it. So this is an emotional one. I've wanted to win at Martinsville for a long time, and man, I've been on the other end of that too many times. And to be able to come out of here tonight with a win and have a shot at a championship next week, Jim Pullman, what an incredible crew chief. He's done an amazing job. Pit crew was lights out. Heck, I don't even know who else to thank right now. This is incredible. Fans.
Yeah, baby, we going to Phoenix! Woo! With another shot at the championship, Justin Allgaier wins today in unbelievable fashion.
And it's hitting Allgaier right now how big of a moment this is in his career. At 37 years old, he's got a championship that he's going to be able to fight for. There's wife with him, who came oh so close to getting not only his first Xfinity Series win, but a berth in the championship for it, but it wasn't to be tonight, Marty.
Rick, let's chat with him now. You said earlier this week you would be willing to move someone, but in a respectful way. Let's talk about the move on your teammate. Was it respectful and was it fair, the multiple moves you made on him?
I don't know if it's fair, right? I don't like racing that way, and that seems to be the way that this race always plays out. I, beat him on the restart here and gave him plenty of room. He just throttles up into my door there, and then had my opportunity to push him up off the bottom here. I got in the oil here, and the top rolled, pretty decent, and then did it again into one. Thought we had it there coming to the checkered, but yeah, I don't know. Not proud of racing like that, but I shot at a championship 4. I didn't blast him. He's still with me. I drug right here to keep him next to me, and then we raced pretty hard here, and then I don't know who gets him here, the 20. I don't know. I feel like I played pretty fair for the situation, and he's going to be mad, but it's for a championship 4 spot, and I wanted to fight for my guys all the way to the end.
Were you solely worried about your team, or did it cross your mind at all that might knock him out of the championship 4 as well?
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to guarantee myself a win, I do what Ty did last year, and I spin him out into 1, right? And then I'm not worried about him at all, but I move him up off the bottom, enough for him to have a fighting shot here. I'm watching the replay again, and I mean, he has a fighting shot here. I can't control the 20 spinning him out in 3 and 4, so just proud of everyone. I wanted to fight for my guys all the way to the end and give them a chance at a championship here, and just so thankful for Chevrolet, Wheelan, everyone at RCR for my time here. It's been a learning 2 years, and man, just frustrating to go out like that, but proud of everyone.
Dave, owning up to it, they did everything he could. Sheldon did everything he could to try and get the 2 team into the championship 4.
Well, and Austin Hill the same, tried to get his team in. It did not work out. Walk us through that final restart.
I spun the tires a little bit, and I overdrove my entry into 1 because I knew the 20 went to go low, and I didn't know for sure if he was on the inside. My spotter said he had to run, and then he didn't. So it wasn't cool of me to do what I did into 1, like driving him up the racetrack, but I still kind of stayed off of him. Then he just did not give me a chance getting into 3, and then he didn't give me a chance getting into 1, just shoved me up the racetrack. I know he's in a must-win situation, but still, man, just uncalled for for that to happen and then neither of the RCR guys make it to the Final Four, it's just frustrating. Pretty excited for him to go to his next adventure over at Gibbs, and I don't have to put up with him no more. I can have Jesse Love as my teammate. Hopefully he races me better, races me cleaner. You know, like right there in the middle of 3 and 4, I don't know what he was doing. He like parked it in the middle of the corner, and obviously I blew the radiator right then and had no power off the corner, so just ridiculous.
All right, Austin Hill not advancing to the championship for Kim.
And Dave, as we talk about teammates frustrated with each other, Sammy Smith, we heard your frustration on the radio with teammate John Hunter. He had already clinched a spot. Walk me through the closing laps and what you felt like he should have done to help you.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of knew. They were telling me he wasn't going to make any enemies, and I asked him to choose the top if he wasn't going to do that, and I had a good run on him, and then he went to go block me next week, so down to the bottom. So, you know, he didn't want to make any enemies, but I'm very frustrated right now, and he definitely made one. So I'm not going to let that one go, and we'll see how it goes.
So does this carry over to Phoenix for you?
I mean, I wouldn't carry it over. I just I wish he would have raced me with more respect and knowing if he's not going to do anything. I mean, I wasn't planning on wrecking him. I was going to move him like, you know, the 2 and 21 did, but I don't understand. So just thanks to Powerflying Jay, TMC, All-State Peterbilt Group, Pringles for being on the car this weekend, and we'll move on to Phoenix.
With how strong your day was leading 147 laps, how do you come to terms with not making the championship four?
Very frustrating because I think we did everything right. It's just kind of typical for this race for what it brings, and you know, we'll just have to move on next week.
You saw how visibly frustrated Sammy Smith was with his teammate. We'll see again if that carries over into Phoenix next week, where John Hunter will run for a championship.
He is going to be in the championship for, man, you know, that looked like a crazy replay. First of all, are you okay? And walk me through the chaos of that overtime restart.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Martinsville. Everybody's just desperate, you know. I mean, it's just one of those deals. You know, the 18's trying to get his way in, the 2's trying to get his way in, and everybody's just trying to get all they can get. And we had nowhere to go. You know, the 21 got spun, and I had nowhere to go. And we all stopped there, and I saw Austin trying to fire up his car, and I was like, I got to get going here. And so I put it in reverse and tried to get across the line. Sorry, Doug Yates, that we were not easy on his engine today, but luckily he built some great engines that are very durable and ran great today, and I just can't thank all my guys enough. I mean, they've worked so hard and just gotten better and better and better throughout the year, and I'm so glad this is over. I mean, that was so, if we're under that red flag, my heart was beating out of my chest, just wondering what was going to happen, and but it's just amazing to be in the Final Four and have a shot at it. Can't thank Tony Stewart, Gene Haas, Haas Automation, Ford Performance, Roush Yates Engines, everybody who keeps this, everybody at the shop. I mean, it's just been awesome getting this deal better and better and better, and they'll have one coming. I think we'll have something for them at Phoenix.
You had the voltage issue and the car shut off on you under caution before you had the overtime restart. But as you're sitting under red also with that, is that something you're anticipating, that level of chaos?
No, you know, I mean, you're just hoping it goes smooth, you know, and at the start of the race, we were overheating the motor, and then the volts started going down, and then the radio one went out under that red flag, so we had to switch to radio 2, and, you know, just a lot of little things that, you know, get your heart rate up a little bit, but we were able to stay calm and just do what we needed to do and get to the Final Four, but I'm really proud of the day we put together and got really good stage points, came from behind, and still got in.
They will race for a championship next Saturday, Rick. And remember, Phoenix in the spring, Cole Custer was the man on the pole.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.